Oh, yeah. New year, new kicks.
Right along old Route 66.
We're back.
In 2019. And of course, what better way to kick off the new year
Then by making at least a couple of stops
along the old Mother Road. Starting with Victorville, California's Route 66 Museum.
About a year ago, this museum was actually broken into twice.
It was vandalized, things were stolen.
But I'm happy to report it's still here and up and running.
Oh yeah, look at that. This place is so awesome, and it's always chock full of epic artifacts and information on old Route 66.
Really makes me wish I was headed to Chicago by car.
Instead of Las Vegas today.
Places like this get me all pumped up.
Literally, look at these.
A lot of petroleana in here.
Plenty of relics from the golden age of United States automobile tourism.
But also
lots of pictures and useful information for visiting what's left of Route 66 today.
Man, I love seeing stuff like this.
Gets me super pumped up on hitting the road.
Also makes me very grateful for my modern car.
You know, that has windows, a roof, air conditioning.
Although it would be pretty sick to drive a Model T across the country.
Someday, Jennifer. Someday. Ah, check out these replica Burma shave signs.
My friend Ernie gave me a real one of these for Christmas this year. It's pretty awesome.
Very cool that thanks to generous donations and the hard and dedicated work of volunteers here.
This place is looking great. Doesn't even seem like anything ever happened here.
You would never even know there was an incident. And this place is more popular than ever.
There's actually a lot of people in here today.
Look at this. This display is all the relics of a place that used to exist out here called Hulaville.
Mahan's half acre.
And it was the original California high desert inspiration for the bottle trees.
We'll see some more of these later.
Route 66 museums always have such an interesting, eclectic collection
of artifacts to evoke the America of days gone by.
Look at these radios over here, seem very old-timey Route 66 to me. You could picture these on the counter of any business along the route in the 50s.
These are things I very much expect to see in a museum like this. This one,
not as much, dude. Check out that 8-track player. And ooh, what do we got here? Barbara Mandrell.
All right, we probably better get going. My excuse for stopping here
was just to use the restroom real quick. But on second thought,
maybe I'll hold it.
All right, let's head on out.
Now, like I said, I am heading up to Las Vegas, Nevada today, and I actually have to be there by a certain time, so I don't have too much time to play around today. But when I was backing out of my garage this morning, and once I got on the freeway, I thought, man, I can't start 2019 on the freeway. I've got to start 2019 off on Route 66. So I'm taking the back way to Barstow along this section of the old highway before I have to split off to Las Vegas. And you know what that means? It means I've got to make a stop.
In historic Oro Grande, or Oro Grande, depending on who you ask.
Once an Old West mining town.
This place is more famous now for the Cross-Eyed Cow Pizzeria, a wacky Route 66 eatery with a lot of character.
Check this out across the road.
They've added a Route 66 themed VW bus out here. That's awesome.
Now, normally any place Brad Pitt would approve of is a place I'd be happy to eat at.
But as you can see, I don't think they're going to meet my dietary restrictions.
So I guess for now I'll have to keep moving along.
Now, as tiny as this little town is, there are actually a lot of really cool shops
inside some of the original Old West buildings.
And there's tons of antiques and weird items out here.
Dang, this is where I should have done most of my Christmas shopping.
Oh, wow. I've passed by this place a ton of times and never come inside. But apparently, I should have been coming inside because look at all this stuff. Just a little weird because this is an old house from 1926, so I feel like I'm snooping around looking at other people's stuff.
Although I guess if it's antiques, it is other people's stuff.
All right, I am going to head back here soon. There's some really cool stories about this place,
which I've heard today from the people who live here.
But they deserve their own video.
And I'm running out of time, so just one more sweet Route 66 stop.
I promised you guys some bottle trees.
And that's exactly what we're gonna get.
Because just down the road a few more miles is this
Elmer Long's Bottle Tree Ranch. If you haven't seen my other videos here,
the TLDR is that Elmer Long, a super cool, super nice, quiet little bearded guy out here,
who I don't see out here at the moment,
retired from his rough and rugged job out here, settled down by the side of Route 66,
and possibly inspired by the old Mahan's half acre,
has slowly but steadily been building up his bottle tree forest
For well over 20 years.
which makes it a modern Route 66 attraction.
But one that I always have to stop at.
It always reminds me that wacky roadside Route 66 attractions are not a thing of the past.
They are something that are very much still ongoing.
And this whole high desert section of Route 66 in California,
Which has just been getting better and better in the last few years.
will hopefully someday rival any other stretch of the old Mother Road.
There's a lot of cheap desert land available out here along this stretch of highway.
Which means there's still plenty of space for one of you to get inspired.
And come add to the creativity. Just saying.
Oh, wait a minute. I see Elmer.
Super nice guy, super sweet guy. Had to ask him if he was inspired by the old half acre, the old Hulaville stuff.
His answer was actually, no, not really.
But he did meet that guy, so they did get along. And
Even though he's been out here since the 80s.
this has all only been built up, the whole bottle forest, since 2000.
See, I had that mixed up there.
That's why it's always good to talk to the man himself.
He also just told me that he just quit smoking after 50-something years.
So it just goes to show you anything is possible.
It's hard to see, but there's a lot of visitors today back there.
So I let him get back to it for the moment, but someday we'll get Elmer on camera.
For now, though, I guess I gotta be moving along.
Guess it's time for us to leave Route 66 now, head over to I-15 and up towards Las Vegas.
But of course, just because we have to join up with the interstate doesn't mean that we're done seeing cool roadside attractions.
Because there are some places that are worth stopping at every single trip.
Like the newest attraction on the block, Eddie World.
Wow, would you look at the shines of that frozen tree?
I do not know why, but every time I see this giant ice cream themed water tower with that chocolate straw sticking out of it up there,
Instead of craving ice cream, I just get incredibly thirsty.
why does this make me so thirsty?
This ice cream is making me thirsty.
Eddie World is, of course, still pretty much brand new.
But it's already one of the most popular stops between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. And it's not hard to figure out why. Because this place
is awesome.
I don't know who Eddie is, but his world
Is totally nuts.
Get it?
Ooh, it's funny every time. This place is epic and it's huge. They've got fancy coffee, beef jerky, fresh gourmet food, a beverage bar,
A gigantic and completely random display of Lakers paraphernalia.
the lowest gas prices in 140 miles, a gourmet caramel corn store,
And as you may have guessed from the water tower,
plenty of ice cream.
dear oh dear,
Have they got a lot of stuff here? There are tons and tons of sweets and candies.
but my favorite is something new that's bound to be popular.
Because who in their right mind doesn't like a good old bag of poo?
Wow, look at this, there's so many flavors.
They got original dinosaur poo.
And for all you fantasy lovers out there, unicorn poo.
Ooh, freshness you can taste.
That's funny. And nasty.
Probably not as dangerous as this candy in here, though.
Stop at Eddie World and get Grandma some toxic waste.
What the heck is that? Mmm, gummy chicken feet.
Yum.
Or how about gummy hairy spiders?
Gotta have a sense of fun to eat those.
But if you have no sense of fun, you can always eat the green bean chips.
Sweet. Vegetables.
Ooh, check it out, collectible lunch boxes.
Man, they got a lunchbox for everyone.
Because these right here are two very different subjects.
Ooh, look at the shines of that dragon.
I've been standing over here trying to think of a good Game of Thrones joke.
But Game of Thrones isn't funny. Game of Thrones is serious.
And speaking of serious, seriously, what the heck are these things?
Maybe it's an ugly duckling like me.
Don't worry, guys. Someday you'll grow up to be beautiful geese. I still say the only thing this place is missing is a couple of good rides.
They do have some good attractions though, because in the bathroom,
There are actually some very exciting urinals with video games built right in. Just pee to play.
not sure what they've got in the women's restroom. They won't let me in there.
Whoa, for a second I thought that kangaroo had a scorpion tail.
Turns out it was just a regular plush scorpion. You know, the kind everybody's kid wants.
Alright, well,
Other than a haircut, there's actually something else I really, really need.
I was specifically asked by my friend in Las Vegas to stop here and find a certain flavor of pistachios.
No, not garlic pistachios.
Not California pistachios. Not chili limon pistachios.
No, not green jalapeno pistachios. Ooh, muy caliente.
Ah, Yeah, here they are. Tequila flavored pistachios.
Now that's the beginning of a party right there.
All you need after that is one of these piñatas to put them in. Add a couple of plush scorpions, couple of bags of poo,
Couple of throw pillows, a TV news reporter.
and you'll be a moose's flamingo.
That doesn't make sense.
But it doesn't have to make sense at Eddie World.
When this place first opened, I did a video here where I was like, man, this really reminds me of this place in Beatty, Nevada.
The last time I passed through Beatty, Nevada by Death Valley, I realized
The place there is called Eddie World. There's more than one Eddie World.
they're building a whole Eddie galaxy.
All right, I guess I got my purchases.
Let's go see what this tastes like. Okie dokie.
I guess this is happening.
Okay.
Let's get some of that freshness you can taste.
Ooh, inside the bag is the bag of poo.
Oh, weird. It looks like fiberglass insulation.
Ooh.
Doesn't smell like poo.
Awfully soft.
Okay. Oh, it's like a cotton candy. This crap is delicious.
It's like black cherry flavored cotton candy.
But it's not that bad. I guess they wouldn't sell as much if they just told you it was cherry or black cherry cotton candy.
Oh no, I got poo all over my pants. Guys, make sure if you're going to Las Vegas or to LA from Las Vegas, you stop by Eddie World for a real crappy experience. In a good way.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's keep on trucking.
Oh man, being out in the desert, you can almost forget it's winter and the sun goes down so early. But look at how beautiful that is.
I love the desert.
Well, hopefully the light lasts a little longer because I've got to check up on one last stop.
Ah, here we go.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I can finally stretch the legs. Look at this.
We made it to Baker, California, home of the world's largest thermometer.
134 feet, I think, to commemorate the highest temperature ever recorded out here.
As you can see, at the moment, it is not quite full.
It's a little chilly outside right now.
The temperature has already dropped around 30 degrees for me today.
So perhaps we should get indoors.
And the best place to do that, of course, is right here at Alien Fresh Jerky. Originally just the home of out-of-this-world beef jerky, in the last couple of years, it's been the building that's become out of this world.
Dude, look at this place now.
This whole building has become so awesome. The whole original Jerky building has become one gigantic rover driven by extraterrestrials who are up there on the top in the control tower. Then, of course, they built this gigantic, incredible alien robot sign out here.
And now, for the first time at night, I'm seeing
all kinds of crazy special effects on the side.
That is flipping incredible.
A long time ago, when this was still just an ordinary, boring-looking building that sold cool alien stuff inside,
They put up a sign out back saying their master plan was to build a UFO hotel.
last time we were here, we were looking at how this landing pad was under construction. It looks like that is almost done.
Dude, look at how sick this is.
Wow, look at those towers up there. There's a flying saucer with an extraterrestrial peering down at us.
I don't know what they're going to be selling in there, but the building says coming soon.
And honestly, it looks like it could open up any day now.
Dude, that is freaking awesome.
That is so cool. I want to use a whole bunch of bad words that I shouldn't.
But that's not all.
Check this out. It looks like work on the UFO hotel is actually progressing. They've got a serious construction barrier here now.
And if you look all the way back there,
That mysterious back building is also all covered up with some kind of metallic texture. There's light effects.
that is awesome. I would love to go back there and check it out, but look at the sign.
If we trespass, we might get abducted. That is awesome. This place has always been cool, but now
It is just getting out of control.
I am trying really hard not to say it's out of this world again, but honestly, how else do you describe it?
Dude, this is awesome.
But as awesome as the Alien Fresh Beef Jerky Complex is,
It is now getting really cold out here.
and I have got to be moving along, so this is where I'm gonna leave you guys.
But don't worry, you all know, we'll be back.
For the moment, however, just like the people who have been building this place up, we've done our duty.
We can go home and sleep well.
See you later, everybody.
Peace out.
man,
Come on.
the town is full of cats.
They're mine.
That's
They're
awesome.
mine. Let me see if I can get any of them, the rest of them out.
Well, I saw one doing tricks earlier.
That's my caramel colored one. Then that's the daddy for the black one. They're all over the place.
I didn't know there were cats in this town. Look at this poopy little sticker right there. Good thing it's not a scratch and sniff. I can't.
All right, well, that's enough of that crap.